I love World of Warcraft, but I don't have the time I used to. So I wanted to know, can Classic actually work for casual player in 2026? I played for 1 week to find out. Not to see how far could I get, but how it actually felt. I played on Anniversary Realm, max 2 hours a day, no rushing, no super optimization. And I didn't start from level 1, I continued the level 17 character I made in 2024. I started playing WoW in 2006. The best time I had was during the first 2 expansions. After that, life happened. I played more casually, took breaks that last years. In some expansions I raided with my guild, sometimes I played PvP. In recent expansions I barely did more than level to max and stop. WoW is still the biggest game for me, but nostalgia alone was never enough to keep me playing long term. What surprised me the most was how meaningful everything still feels. Leveling is slow, travel takes time, combat takes time, but because of that, every small upgrade matters. At the same time, the game quietly asks for more time than you planned. I often want to keep playing, even when I knew I shouldn't, and that created this mix of enjoyment and guilt. The world feels big and beautiful, like you're actually living in it. Zones feel different, the music is great, and the pacing forces you to slow down. You're not just moving through content, you're existing in the world. Sometimes the world feels alive and social, sometimes it feels completely silent. Playing casually made me notice things I used to miss. When you stop rushing, the game feels different, calmer, more intentional. Playing solo, it often feels like single player game, with other people around you. You can play with others, but you don't have to. Servers feel alive right now, even if no one says a word. New gear, new talents, even small upgrades feel earned. And that feeling is rare in modern games. If you compare yourself to others, you constantly feel behind. There's always more you could be doing, and not enough time to do it all. Everything takes time, even though leveling is faster on Anniversary realms, it still demands patience. If you're not willing to change your mindset, you always want to play more than you can. If you played a lot before, it can feel like you already done all this, and sometimes that means nostalgia isn't enough. So the game is slow and big, that's the style. You either love it or you don't. If you want to open world PvP, you have to play on PvP server, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like a good use of your limited time. As a new player, going in blind can make things harder, but also more rewarding. Guides and add-ons are easy to find, but you get to decide how you explore Azeroth.
Also explain the venture company's involvement with the Defias and the strange shipments out of Duskwood.
Classic WoW hasn't changed. That's both the best and the worst thing about it. I never really experienced vanilla endgame, but the leveling, the confusion, the feeling of not knowing what to do, that's what hooked me. I remember spending hours in Warzone Gulch, on my under level 20 Night Elf Rogue, grinding gear, feeling stronger, thinking I was genius. Until my cousin told me it was pointless and I should just level up. But that confusion, that excitement, that's exactly what made the game special. If you enjoy slow progression, immersion and the journey itself, Classic can still be amazing. If you want fast action and constant rewards, retail or other games might be better choice. I jump into retail for a moment. It's faster, safer, more modern. and it feels like completely different game. So, should you play Classic WoW casually in 2026? Yes, if you're willing to let go of optimal play. No, if you can't stop yourself from wanting more. If you don't have much time, you have to enjoy the game differently. The most important question isn't about WoW, it's this. Are you actually enjoying the games you're playing, or are you just chasing progress out of habit? If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this kind of video, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment. See you in Azeroth.